Hi everybody. Here we have a very interesting thing. See a bit of tape as we put around in here and in here, just to give us a little bit of an indication. You can see that it says that there's a 1, 3, a 5 and a 3/3 pitching wedge in here. My dog just arrived to say hello. Of course, maybe something interesting is happening. Now there's a name Norman on here, and this relates to the original person who purchased these irons back in 1981, Peter Norman, and he moved over to Europe, over to England in the mid to early 80s and sold them to his father Lewis. And Sandra Norman was going through Lewis's house looking for a set of left-handed golf clubs, because Peter was left-handed, for a charity auction, and she saw these, and so she decided that she would put these up on eBay. And I accidentally bid $5,252.50 for them, and thankfully eBay rounded that down to $152.50, which was very nice. And I won the auction. And when I spoke with Sandra about these particular clubs, she explained that Peter, who was in the Navy, bought them in 1981 when he was in either Guam or in Hawaii. And basically she explained that he did it with the intention, because he was left-handed, of never hitting them. And I'm going to take the cover off this particular golf club here in a minute and give you guys a little bit of a look at these particular golf clubs. And I can assure you these golf clubs have got rubber bands on all of the heads, except for the drivers obviously, or the woods. I've put those on just so that I don't lose these, but they all arrived basically with the original plastic head covers that they had. And this club here is a putter, and to my mind that looks like here the original rubber band, and I don't think that cover has ever left the putter, which basically correlates with what Sandra told me, that these golf clubs have never been hit. All of the golf handles, I can assure you, are as tacky as new handles, and you can also see just down in here there appears to be some kind of resin. I think that's probably the overflow of the grip lubricant will help them come on. And also in here I've touched that myself, and it appears waxy. So to my mind, what I think Peter has done when he purchased these clubs, or possibly when he was in the Navy, he put a bit of wax on the chrome in order to help preserve basically the clubs from the very salty air that they would have been exposed to. And I think that's probably helped to keep these clubs in the condition that they are in. This grip on the putter, again, I want to be very careful here that they appear, and the story that I was told is that they have never been hit. And I'd like to assure you that these clubs have or at least appear to have never been hit. So these are the head covers that came with it. I have no reason to doubt that they cost $4.50 in 1981. And we'll go in here and have a little bit of a look. So as you can see, the hosels don't appear to have any markings or anything like that on them at all. Yep. And the shafts haven't been in a golf club, haven't been moving around. And I'll just give you guys a little bit of a look. Essentially, yeah. So that is the hosel. Sorry, that's a ferrule. The ferrules are mint. It's the back of the club. Again, just a little bit of storage wear rather than anything else, I'd say. Bottom of the club's absolutely mint. And having had a look at all of the other clubs again, if I haven't said this before I put the covers on, are exactly the same. Which again illuminates to me that these are absolutely unhit. Let's see if I can zoom in there a little bit and show you what the club face is like. But yeah, there's absolutely no scuffing on there at all. Again, never hit a golf ball since 1981. So these golf clubs are basically, as the blurb on this particular YouTube video says, it's an unboxing of a 1981 Blue Ridge Sam Snead, because effectively there is the presentation and the shipping that you would come to expect with Wilson at that particular point in time. And I mean, the patina on the box is perfect. It shows to me that basically this is how they arrived in. And I was incredibly lucky to have these ones. I'm going to take them to a display place and get a box made up for them. These are going on the wall. They're going to be kept in a very, very good condition for a very, very long time. I'm not planning on basically selling them at all. I just kind of see myself as a bit of a custodian of them, and I think of myself as incredibly fortunate to even basically have them in my orbit. So yeah, just the promotional stuff. This is probably the sign that they were put in the golf shop with, I would imagine. I really genuinely don't know. And but it definitely looks like a little bit of stuff that would have probably been, I don't know, floating around somehow with these clubs. And Peter would have picked it up, I'd imagine, and put it in the box with the permission of the store owner. But again, just in case you're wondering, the stickers on the shaft are 100% genuine, and all of the irons are identical. There's no rust on the length of the shaft. However, I have noticed, and it's, I mean, I'm zooming in here, as you guys can tell, that the only part of the club that have any kind of discoloration or anything like that at all is essentially just around here, where it got more obvious on the pitching wedge. Showed you just in here. And these are the 5 wood, it's the 3 wood, and that's the 1 wood in there. And yeah, there's just absolutely nothing there. That little thing just in there is actually my reflection. So if I move around a little bit, you'll notice that it disappears and comes back again. So there's absolutely no markings on these. So I thought I might put these up on YouTube. Hopefully other people who are interested in vintage golf clubs will be interested in these as well. And as I've said, I just feel incredibly lucky to have these in my orbit. And Peter has done an excellent job looking after them. I picked these up in Coffs Harbour. It took me 8 hours to drive up there and 8 hours to drive back. And I did that all in a day, so I got back at about 1:30 in the morning. The other videos that I've recorded are not very good, so gave myself a bit of a chance to get a bit of sleep, and I hope you enjoy them.